Good evening. This is the regular meeting of March 24th, 2015. I'll call the roll. President Berry will be here in a little while. Trustee Desmond.
Here.
Trustee Carberry.
Here.
Trustee Vorder.
Here.
Trustee Streit.
Yes.
Trustee Quinlan.
Here.
Trustee Oliniechek.
Here.
We have a quorum.
Madam Clerk?
I'd like to ask for a motion to appoint a president pro tem until the mayor arrives.
Madam Clerk, I'd like to make a motion to appoint Trustee Alex Oliniechek as the
Okay,
acting
do I have a
president.
second on it?
Second.
Second by Trustee Carberry. Take the roll. Trustee Desmond.
Yes.
Trustee Carberry.
Yes.
Trustee Vorder.
Yes.
Trustee Streit.
Yes.
Trustee Quinlan.
Yes.
Trustee Oliniechek.
Yes.
Motion carries. Okay. Bring your name. And while Trustee Oliniechek is getting prepared, President Berry is being honored tonight by the Honorable Dorothy Brown, Clerk of the Circuit Court of Cook County's Women's Advisory Committee, and also by J.P. Morgan Chase and Company. President Berry was selected to receive an Outstanding Woman Elected Official Certificate of Recognition. This year, they are recognizing state, county, and municipal women elected officials. Congratulations to President Berry. We're proud of her. Okay.
Juliana Torres, would you like to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance, please? Go ahead. Nice job. All right, do we have any public comments?
No.
There are no public comments, so we can get to conflict of interest disclosure. Do we have any conflicts of interest? No? Then we can go to the 2014 Fire and Public Safety Coloring Book Contest winners. Julie Miller?
Jennifer Villafan, President of the Chamber.
I'm sorry, Jennifer Villafan, President of the Chamber of Commerce.
Hello, how are you guys? Each year, the Oakland Chamber collaborates with the Oakland Fire Department and in recent years, the Oakland Police Department to produce the Fire and Safety Coloring Book. The coloring book is a teaching tool for the 4,000 kindergarten through 4th grade students in the community. The book is distributed by the Oakland Fire Department each October during Fire Prevention Month. The books feature a number of drawings designed to teach children about the dangers of fire, talking to strangers, traffic safety, and more. In the center of the book is a blank page where students can demonstrate what they learn by centering a drawing into the coloring contest. The first place winners of the contest have their drawings proudly displayed on the cover of the following year's book. I want to recognize the Oakland Community High School students that contributed the illustrations for the book. These students were recognized earlier this year at a special luncheon at the high school. The students are Bridget Ayers, Holly Bryce, Amanda Budlow, Maria Dudek, Ian McClap, Yusuf Nader, Nicole Sermet, Kenna Rowell, Julie Walsh, and Allison Yako. I would also like to thank the businesses who donated to the Fire Safety Coloring Book winners. 21st Century Chiropractic, Comfort Keepers, Kuzak Insurance Agency, Griswold Home Care, Law Offices of Eileen Curlin Walsh, Oakland Bacon Trust, Standard Bank and Trust, and the Children's Museum. And to all the businesses who sponsored the book, as well as the fire department and all their support. Now I'm going to announce the winners for the books. The first place for the Fire Safety Coloring Contest is Mustafa Salamine, 1st grade, Columbus Manor Elementary School. If you want to come up and get your award, it's a family membership to the Children's Museum in Oak Lawn, sponsored by the Children's Museum of Oak Lawn. $25 gift certificate sponsored by Standard Bank and Trust. $25 gift certificate for savings accounts sponsored by Oakland Bacon Trust. Have a seat. All right, the second place for the fire safety coloring contest is Juliana Torres. She's in third grade, Southwest Chicago Christian School. She's winning a $25 gift certificate sponsored by 21st Century Chiropractic and a $25 certificate for a savings account sponsored by Oaklawn Bank and Trust. If you want to come up and pick up your certificate. Okay, and for the third place for fire safety coloring book is Araceli Badola. She's a third grade, Covington Elementary School. It's a $25 gift certificate sponsored by law offices of Eileen Curlin Walsh, and a $25 gift certificate for a savings account sponsored by Oaklawn Bank and Trust. If you want to come up and pick up your certificate. Okay, in the first place for the public safety coloring contest is Kara Hampton, grade 3, Hannum Elementary School, Hannum Elementary School. It's a family membership to the Children's Museum in Oaklawn, sponsored by Children's Museum of Oaklawn. $25 gift certificate sponsored by Kuzak Insurance Agency, and a $25 certificate for a savings account sponsored by Oaklawn Bank and Trust. If you want to come up and pick up your certificate.
Not here? Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, Ann.
All right, and the second place for public safety coloring contest is Justin Zodlo, grade 2nd, Harnew Elementary School. It's a $25 gift certificate sponsored by Comfort Keepers, and a $25 certificate for savings account sponsored by Oaklawn Bank and Trust. Good job. And the third place for the public safety coloring contest is Maureen Curran, grade 2nd, St. Germain School, $25 gift certificate sponsored by Griswold Home Care, and a $25 certificate for savings account sponsored by Oaklawn Bank and Trust. And we'd like to just thank you, everybody, that participated.
Well, thank you. That was a great program, and all the kids are winners for being involved in it. I would suggest to the parents to take the kids out for an ice cream at Primo's would be a good place to go. Right, kids? And you don't have to stay for the whole meeting, so if you'd like to leave now, please do. Yes, Jennifer.
If each of the students could come downstairs afterwards, and so we could take a picture.
Thank you. All right, next on the agenda, go ahead, go, is the St. Linus School Show of Appreciation to the Oaklawn Police Department. This is a letter written by the principal, Michael Stritch, from St. Linus School. Dear Chief Murray, as a result of certain incidents that have happened over the past few weeks, police departments across the country are being portrayed in a negative light. I thought, therefore, that a brief letter to you expressing our appreciation for all the things the Oaklawn Police Department does for us and the other schools would be in order. Please thank your officers for their involvement in both the DARE program and the EDGE program. They are extremely well done and deeply appreciated by our staff and students. We are also appreciative of your department's monthly safety checks and your quick response to any concerns we have had. In short, we think the Oaklawn Police Department does a terrific job, and I just want to express our vote of confidence. Sincerely and respectfully, Michael P. Stritch. Chief, excellent job. I don't know where you went, but he went down for the photo. And I agree with that sentiment, too. Next on the agenda is the approval of the meeting minutes, regular meeting minutes, 2015/06, dated March 10th, 2015.
Motion to approve.
Second.
We have a motion to approve and a second. Please take the roll.
Trustee Desmond?
Yes.
Trustee Carberry?
Yes.
Trustee Vorder?
Yes.
Trustee Strike?
Yes.
Trustee Quinlan?
Yes.
President Pro Tem Oliniechek.
Yes.
Motion passes.
Okay, before we go into new business by village trustees, Larry, you said we have a special guest here, Terry O'Brien.
We do, President Pro Tem. It's my distinct honor to present to you Terry O'Brien, who's the former president of the MWRD. And recently, we were informed by MWRD that a 20-year-old, two-decade sanction against the village had been relieved based upon work that the Public Works Committee has been undertaking for the last few years. So I thought it would be appropriate to have Terry come here. Terry also serves now as a consultant for the village, K Plus Engineering, and has worked very closely with the village, our village engineer, Jack Gallagher. Mr. O'Brien.
Thank you, Mr. Deacon. Distinguished trustees, it's a pleasure to be here this evening and to congratulate all of you, as well as your public works staff, your engineer, Jack Gallagher, Larry Deacon, the mayor. This was not an easy task, as Larry alluded to. It's been some 20 years, but now the village is in compliance with the Metropolitan Water Reclamation District's infiltration inflow corrective action plan. So it's a good thing to know. They were probably one of the last few that were out of compliance, and with the hard work of your people here at the village and your village engineer, we were able to get this accomplishment passed through the Metropolitan Water Reclamation District. So as we move forward, I'm sure there's going to be other hurdles with the new watershed management ordinance that's come into play. That will deal with infiltration inflow control programs. This one's the corrective action plan that we've submitted. But, and all they're looking for you to do, I know they're talking about rain now, and rain's not a good word in this town, but is to disconnect your downspouts and disconnect your sump pumps from entering into the sewer systems, because you're just adding additional capacity off your roofs and off the streets into the sewer system, which then seeks its first place, open place, which is normally your basement. So I just want to congratulate the mayor and the trustees here, as well as the staff of the Village of Oak Lawn for this this great honor and having been able to pass this and get this through. So the letter was received by the mayor, I believe, on March 11th from the Director of Engineering, Dr. Catherine O'Connor at the Metropolitan Water Reclamation District. So thank you very much. Appreciate your time.
Thank you, Terry. I would like to update the residents that Terry O'Brien has been a big advocate in getting us more attention than we've ever had before to solving some of the water problems and to work on the flow of Stony Creek. I had a brief meeting with him prior to this, that there's an exciting project that we're working on with the MWRD, so more to follow on that. Thank you, Terry. All right. New business by village trustees. We'll start with Trustee Carberry.
Thank you. No new business. Thank you.
Trustee Quinlan?
Few things. The first thing is St. Linus is hosting a Kentucky Derby event and fundraiser. They're raising money for the St. Linus School and church to update their much-needed technology. The event begins on May 2nd at 4 p.m. at the St. Linus Cardiff Center. You are invited to come in your big hats and bow ties in honor of the 141st Kentucky Derby. They will have a live broadcast as well. St. Linus Center and School will be transformed into Churchill Downs with dueling pianos, country line dancing, table gambling, food, drinks, Texas Hold'em, a bourbon bar, silent auction, and much more. It's $50 per person. $30 for seniors, 65 and up. If you don't purchase your tickets before April 15th, they will increase it $10, the price, so it would be $60. You can go to www.stlinusoaklawn.org /derby / to buy your tickets online. You can sign up also for Texas Hold'em online and or to make a donation. The second thing that I wanted to talk about, now that the weather kind of broke briefly, we had crews out, starting to cut down the ash trees that have been infected by the emerald ash borer. And, we had a resident that was upset because they have to buy a tree. And after having talked to Larry and to Matt, I am understanding, why the residents have to pay their $100. It's about a third of what the actual cost is. But I do think this board should think about, we just take the stump out and they have to resod it or seed it themselves. And so I would like to ask this board, I think that's the least we can do is offer seeding to the residents who have these trees removed. And if they want sod, then, they could pay for that on their own. But I don't know if that's something, Larry, would that have to be something that would be at a meeting of a whole, or?
I would suggest, trustee, that we can refer it to the Public Works Committee, get a recommendation from them.
Okay.
on that.
When's the next meeting?
I think we have one set right now.
Do you, you don't have
We have
one
one
set? Okay. Okay, I'll get that on the agenda then.
We're going to try to get it the second or third week of April, just depending upon spring breaks.
Okay,
Thank you.
all right, and that's all. Thanks.
If I could just interject on that, we have, on the 50/50 program, the reason why residents pay for mature trees, because they do cost us more. On the grant that we got from ComEd, we started our own nursery at the hometown, Oaklawn Hometown Middle School. That the whole goal of that is to get not fully developed trees at this point, because obviously we just planted them, but to get a feeder program to be able to make it to where if a resident would like a less than mature tree, then they would be able to get one of those at no charge. So,
Then they install it themselves,
right,
is my understanding, yeah.
but it comes with instruction.
It's just hard because people are attached to these trees, and so we're coming in and cutting them down, and then we're saying, by the way, even though, 10, 20 years ago, you paid for that tree, we're cutting it down, and now you have to pay us another $100 or whatever for, a new parkway tree. And like I said, at the very least, I think we should be able to provide the seeding for where the tree was removed.
Okay.
So-
Trustee Border?
Thank you, sir. Last meeting, I had mentioned that I had met with Governor Rauner on his proposed reductions in dollars that he will be distributing to the communities, a $2.6 million impact to our budget. The Oaklawn Park District has become the first victim of these proposed cuts. The Park District was awarded two $400,000 grants for refurbishing Worthbrook Park, which is a project that is under construction, and another $400,000 for a proposed renovation of Centennial Park. Well, as I understand it, after talking with Matty Kelly, these monies have been committed to Worthbrook Park, and we will not be expecting anytime soon any state reimbursement for the dollars. So the Park District is in a bit of a confused state as to where to progress or how to progress with Worthbrook Park. They're working hard. The governor has been told that these projects are already in progress, and there are contractors expecting payment, and we would like him to kind of work on that as fast as he could and resolve it. But I think in the future, we're all going to be facing additional cuts as the governor tries to bring this state back to some financial soundness. And on a good note, I received a notice here, just as I sat down, from our business coordinator, Steve Radis, and he points out to the board that business is booming in Oaklawn, and it doesn't surprise me. I think this town is going through a real renaissance. And he mentions that we've had some recently exciting businesses open, Massage Envy, Starbucks at Stony Creek Promenade. We had Great Clips at Stony Creek, Sleepy Mattress at Stony Creek Promenade. Oak Lawn Bank and Trust, 5300 95th Street, and First Midwest Bank at 6001 95th Street. But we got some exciting businesses coming soon. Cooper Hawks, as we're all anxiously awaiting, will be opening with a target date of May 2015. Meathead Burgers will be opening March 30th. Chipotle is opening in May 2015. Firehouse Subs at Stony Creek Promenade, the summer of 2015. Muha Burgers and Chops of Oak Lawn, spring of 2015. Blaze Pizza at Shops of Oak Lawn, summer of 2015. The Original Pancake House will be locating here in Oak Lawn at the Stony Creek Promenade in the fall of 2015. Pie 5 Pizza Company at Stony Creek Promenade, the fall of 2015. We'll have a new Walgreens at 6001 West 95th Street. We have a Wing Zone at 5715 West 95th Street, the summer of this year. And a Woman's Health Clinic on 95th Street, fall of this year. So there's a lot of exciting business and a lot of exciting things happening this summer in Oak Lawn. That's all I have, Mr. Olenichek.
Thank you, Trustee Vorder. Trustee Strike.
I have no new business this evening.
Trustee Desmond.
Thank you. Just a quick follow-up, Trustee Vorder. I know I was very disappointed to read about calling the funding for the parks on Sunday's newspaper. I actually had spoken to people over the weekend about it. I know my kids were looking forward to it and all the kids in the neighbourhood. It's a shame now they can't use this park. I mean, it's 75% complete and it's just completely fenced off. So hopefully, we can do what we can to help the Park District to get this resolved with the state. On some good news, we have the Special Events Committee have their Easter egg hunt organised for this Saturday, March the 28th at the Village Green. 3 hunts are planned for children from preschool to 4th grade. They are at 11:30 a.m., noon and 12:30 p.m. There will be a special appearance by the Easter Bunny, and parents are encouraged to bring their cameras, and all children need to bring their own Easter baskets. And I'd like to thank everyone that came to the first District 1 meeting of 2015 at St. Louis de Montfort on Saturday last. We had a great crowd. I'd like to especially thank our Chief of Detectives, Randy Palmer, who did a fantastic presentation. Steve Barrett, as usual, did his great work. It seems Steve knows every inch of Oak Lawn at this stage. Bill Villanova and Amanda were here from Emergency Services to answer questions, and Joseph Blinsky, our new village treasurer, finished off the afternoon with his presentation and actually got a round of applause. I'm not sure if it was for his presentation or for the meeting about to be finished. And that's all I have. Thank you.
Thank you, Trustee Desmond. I have a couple of things from 2nd District. We are going to have, and this is a village-wide Senior Safety Summit and Annual Health Fair in conjunction with the Chamber of Commerce and Southside Baptist School, as well as a community partnership with the village. We're hosting our annual Health Fair and Senior Safety Summit on April 16th at the Senior Center from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. The vendors that will be there will include the Health Industry Chamber members, CETA, Plows for the Aging, the Attorney General's Office, State of Illinois, Fire Department, as well as the Community Partnership, the Police Department, and Public Works. And then we're trying to get some other vendors to come in there just to go over some of the modernization that will help seniors have a safer home. So it's at the gym at McGugan School, the Senior Center. There's also going to be displays on Everbridge, which I know that that a lot of seniors don't participate in that program. It's a great program. We'll also be going over to village senior services that are included in the village and our village bus transportation services for the senior. So I'm very excited about that. Larry, did you have anything that you wanted to add to that?
No, I do not have anything else.
All right. And then secondly, our second district residential meeting for the springtime is going to be held Saturday, April 25th at 2 p.m. at the student cafeteria at Oaklawn High School. And again, we're going to have the police department there, public works there, the fire department, all of the different resources for the village. Our goal is to go over safety and how we as neighbors can help each other become more safe, and then infrastructure projects that we're going to see happening throughout the year. So if you're a second district resident, or if you're a resident in the village of Oaklawn and you'd like to participate, it's going to be on April 25th at 2 p.m. at the student cafeteria at Oaklawn High School. Okay, village manager's report.
Mayor Pro Tem, I have nothing more to add to the agenda.
All right. Now we go to general village managers. I have a request to approve the Planning and Development Commission referral for a two-lot subdivision at 6001 to 6021 West 95th Street. It was an 8-0 vote to approve by the Planning and Development Commission, and the petitioner is 95th and Southwest LLC petitioner in District 3. And then I have an item, next item, I'm a rookie, sorry. Ordinance approving a two-lot subdivision, Draper and Kramer subdivision, 6001 to 6021 West 95th Street. Can I have a motion?
Motion to approve.
Motion approved. Can I get a second?
I'll second the motion, but I do want to at least bring up that, so I have no objection to the subdivision or to the, really the consolidation, but what I am concerned about is when that was initially done, the developer appeared here and made a commitment to provide some street modifications. There were some temporary modifications on the 9500 block of McVicker that were made, but they are only temporary at this point. And I have had residents express concern that once they're done, they want to make sure that those permanent modifications are made, so.
Well, Trustee Stride, I was part of getting that accomplished for the residents there, and I know that part of the concern was till the Walgreens was actually occupied, but we do have that in the motion to approve that they will make sure that those are permanent, and we put the temporary up there just because the residents at that time didn't feel that if they didn't get something up there, the traffic wasn't going to be regulated, and I think it's done its job. But Larry, can we make sure that staff follows up on holding them accountable to making sure that that's permanent?
Mayor and trustees, they are going to return to the planning commission. That was the agreement. And the planning commission is fully aware that they will be coming back. Once that's open, we're gonna look at the traffic patterns. We'll get a recommendation from the planning commission.
So we got a first and a second?
Yes.
Take the,
Any-
any further discussion? Take the vote.
All right. Trustee Desmond?
Yes.
Trustee Carberry?
Yes.
Trustee Vorder?
Yes.
Trustee Strite?
Yes.
Trustee Quinlan?
Yes.
President Pro Tem Oliniechek.
Yes.
Motion passes.
All right, on to number 7. Resolution number 15-07-14, a resolution approving the collective bargaining agreement between the Village of Oaklawn and the Oaklawn Professional Firefighters Association, Local 3405, IAFF Fire Officers, along with the
They're separate.
separate? All right. Can I get a motion to approve?
So
Motion to
moved.
approve.
Second.
Wait,
We have a
that was first. Trustee Strite made the
trustee
motion.
straight motion to approve, seconded by trustee Vorder. Any discussion? We take the vote?
And for clarification, that's item number 12. Trustee Desmond?
Yes.
Trustee Carberry?
Yes.
Trustee Vorder?
Yes.
Trustee Strite?
Yes.
Trustee Quinlan?
Yes.
President Pro Tem Oliniechek.
Yes.
Motion passes.
Item number 13, resolution number 15-07-15, a resolution approving the collective bargaining agreement between the Village of Oaklawn and the Oaklawn Professional Firefighters Association, Local 3405, IAFF Firefighters. Can I get a motion to approve?
Motion to approve.
Trustee Vorder first it,
Second.
second by trustee Strite. Any discussion? Can I please get a vote?
Trustee Desmond?
Yes.
Trustee Carberry?
Yes.
Trustee Vorder?
Yes.
Trustee Strite?
Yes.
Trustee Quinlan?
Yes.
President Pro Tem Oliniechek.
Yes.
Motion passes.
All right. All right, can I get a motion to exercise option to extend existing agreement between the village? I'm sorry. A request to approve a garden center at Jewel Osco number 3107 located at 9424 South Pulaski Road from the end of May through June 30th. Can I get a motion to approve?
Motion to approve.
Trustee Vorder first, trustee Carberry second. Any discussion?
If I may, Mayor Pro Tem for the board, just to give you an update, I've been informed that the Jewel at this location will be investing over $1 million in additional improvements and upgrading that store. And I think that's a direct result of Mariano's, that competition is a positive thing. That's a very strong Jewel store at that intersection, and they made a decision to upscale that store with a large investment in Oakland.
Excellent, thank you. Can we take the vote?
Sure. Trustee Desmond?
Yes.
Trustee Carberry?
Yes.
Trustee Vorder?
That's it? Yes.
Trustee Streit?
Yes.
Trustee Quinlan?
Yes.
President Pro Tem Oliniechek?
Yes.
Motion passes.
Now, can I get a motion to exercise option to extend existing agreement between the Village of Oak Lawn and Oak Lawn Hometown School District 123 with or without modifications as to form by council?
Motion approved.
Trustee
Second.
Quinlan, motion to approve.
Second.
Trustee Desmond, seconding. Any discussion? Okay, this is easy. Can I get a vote?
Trustee Desmond?
Yes.
Because you have me sitting next to you now. Trustee Carberry?
Yes.
Trustee Vorder?
Yes.
Trustee Streit?
Yes.
Trustee Quinlan?
Yes.
President Pro Tem Oliniechek?
Yes.
Motion passes.
All right, we're on to the village clerk's report.
Right.
Jane, do you have something to say?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Approval of semi-monthly disbursements, number 2015-06D, dated March 24th, 2015, in the amount of $1,393,096.99.
Can I get a motion to approve?
Motion.
Second.
Motion to
First
pay
by-
bills.
First by trustee Vorder, second by trustee Carberry. Any discussion? Have a vote.
Trustee Desmond?
Yes.
Trustee Carberry?
Yes.
Trustee Vorder?
Yes.
Trustee Streit?
Yes.
Trustee Quinlan?
Yes.
President Pro Tem Oliniechek?
Yes.
Okay, one more thing. Last Sunday, I had a great day. I had the pleasure of attending the Girls Catholic Athletic Conference Hall of Fame induction, also known as the GCAC. This is the largest all-girls conference in the country. Many people from the south and west side traveled up north to be at this exciting ceremony. Honored were the 1992, 1994, and 1995 Mother McCauley Volleyball State Champions. Girls on those teams, originally from Oak Lawn, from the 1992 team, were Michelle Dennis, Amy Kalsbrenner, Katie Owens, Colleen Quinlan, Eileen Skalitsky, and Carolyn Velasquez. From the 94 team were Mary Coleman, Ryan Connors, Shannon Connors, and Carolyn O'Brien. From the 95 team were Ryan Connors and Kathleen Fitzpatrick. And congratulations to those outstanding athletes, and what a day that was. Many of these girls still live in Oak Lawn, and almost all of their parents do, so what a great day, and we're proud of all those athletes.
You wouldn't happen to know Colleen
I
Quinlan,
would
you?
happen to know Colleen Quinlan. It was a great day, just what a reunion. It was 23 years ago, so a lot of fun.
Congratulations.
And we've got early voting going on. So far, we've got 173 early voters right here in this room in 2 days. And early voting continues right here through April 4th, Monday through Saturday, 9 to 5, Sunday, March 29th, 9 to 3. Hope to see you. That's it.
All right, we don't have a village president's report at this point. We're going to go into exec,
Can I make a comment before you guys make the
Certainly.
vote on this? I've given each of you a packet regarding these executive session minutes. I know you guys reviewed them at your last meeting. Since that time, we've had a chance to review them in your packet. You have our recommendations on the minutes themselves, and there's a lot of minutes there. We can certainly go in and talk about them tonight, or if you prefer, you can take them, digest them, Let us know if you have any comments on our recommendations. We could prepare a resolution in accordance with our recommendations at your next meeting. But we can certainly go in tonight and discuss.
Can we make a motion to postpone till the next meeting?
Got a motion to postpone till next meeting? Got a second by trustee Quinlan? Any discussion? Okay.
Take the roll. Trustee Desmond?
No.
Trustee Carberry?
Yes.
Trustee Vorder?
No.
Trustee Straight?
Yes.
Trustee Quinlan?
Yes.
President Pro Tem Oliniechek?
No.
Well,
Motion fails.
motion,
How did you have?
yeah, 3 and 3. Yeah, fail. Okay, motion fails.
Okay.
So we're going in
We're
the
going in,
executive session. Uh,
make a motion to go in.
Can I get a motion? Well, first, got to read this. Executive session, not number 2015-04, for the purpose of, one, reviewing for approval of minutes of closed meeting, number 2015-03, March 10th, 2015, and two, reviewing for the release of minutes of closed meetings from April 10th, 2008, June 14th, 2010, and all closed minute meetings for 2011, 2012, 2013, and number 2014-01, January 28, 2014, number 2014-02, March 25th, 2014, number 2014-03, April 8th, 2014, number 2014-04, May 13th, 2014, number 2014-05, June 10th, 2014, number 2014-06, September 16th, 2014, number 2014-07, September 23rd, 2014. Can I get a motion to go into executive session?
Motion to go into executive session.
We have a first to go in executive session
I second that.
and a second. Please take the vote.
Trustee Desmond?
Yes.
Trustee Carberry?
Yes.
Trustee Vorder?
Yes.
Trustee Straight?
No.
Trustee Quinlan?
No.
President Pro Tem Oliniechek?
Yes.
Motion passes 4-2.
Thank you, everyone. You're welcome to stay around till after executive session.